Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Hello.
Yes, it's
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. We start now. And today's review, I will try to go fast. Review 1 to review 10. But then tomorrow morning, I will have review final. Review final, you will have important questions. That is, Lazim, these questions will come in exam, inshallah. And you will get maslan about 50% of the questions that I review, final review. Okay, and today I'll just go through the review 1 to 10, in which you will learn about basic things, how to write the exam, and some important concepts. So, Bismillah, I start now. I hope you are able to see the screen. Yes? Hello? Hello? If you respond, I will finish fast. If you don't respond, it will be difficult for me. Hello? Hello? Hello?
yes,
You
yes,
are able
teacher.
to see screen? Are you able to
What?
see this? Are you able to see this screen?
Yes, yes, I see.
Okay, Bismillah. So we go one after another. How the questions will be asked, I will just say, and then we'll finish off fast. By 2:45, inshallah, I will complete this review. But tomorrow's review, what you have in the early morning, maybe 8:30, inshallah, that is important for your final exam. All important questions that lazim come, inshallah, I will deal tomorrow. Today, in today's class, all this review, review 1 to review 10, you will get 20 marks questions, and review final that I am going to discuss tomorrow. I have already put it on WhatsApp. You can check it. This review, you will have تقريبا 20 marks like that. Okay, so 20 plus 20, you have 40 marks exam, final exam. Okay, so principles of electrical troubleshooting. If you get a question like this, what are the principles of electrical troubleshooting? So in electrical troubleshooting, principles are, you can write points like uh, check circuit on off, check fuse. So these are 2 points that you can write. Then next, how voltmeter is used to troubleshoot. So 2 points how you can write for this question. Use voltmeter to check the voltage or potential. Okay, and then you can say voltmeter shows presence of voltage and whether a voltage is on or off. Then how is ammeter used for troubleshooting? So in ammeter, you will be able to check what the current. So amperage, it is also called amperage. This is the picture. In exam, you can write just 2 points. So this is 2 marks questions. What all I am indicating. So you can write ammeter is used to check amperes or amperage. Okay, and you can know whether a generator is running based on current. So these are the 2 points you can write. Then next, how is ammeter useful in troubleshooting? So ammeter basically gives amps, as you have learned in the previous question. But before checking with ammeter, how it is useful, because by using ammeter we know current. Okay, so that is the first point. So how do you measure ammeter? You have to isolate the motor from the circuit. These are the 2 points you can write. Okay, then next, what is quick test instruments? These are the instrument devices, jahaz. For quick test instruments, this is a group of instruments. What are they? Voltage indicator, circuit analyzer. These are the 2 points you can write. Then what are circuit analyzers? Okay, so all these are 2 marks questions. You have to write two points. So you can write it is a device. Okay. Second point you can write, it is used for voltage testing. Okay. So these are the 2 points you can write. Next, what are infrared scanners? Okay. So though drawn a picture here, in exam you can just write 2 points. This picture is only for understanding. Okay. So first point you can write, it is used to check potential problem, potential electrical problem. Okay. And second point you can write, it is used for temperature checking. And if device becomes very hot, you will be able to know it is not working. Then next, what are voltage indicators? So you can write first point, voltage indicators are pen-like tool. This is a device, pen-like tools. Second point you can write, you can check masalan 50 volts. You have having many volts. This is 50, 100, 200. Just you can write, you can check 50 volts masalan. So these are the 2 points. I will only discuss only 2 points. So this is related to review 1. If you have any question here, please ask me, or else I go for review 2. Okay. I start this review 2. Next, what is apparatus grouping? Okay. So you can just write first point group 1, second point group 2. Khalas. Okay. Then what is surface temperature classification? So surface temperature classification, number 1, electrical equipment, okay, having temperature masalan 150 degrees centigrade, okay, and group 2 related to gases, okay, and a gas related. So these are the 2 points you can write. Then next, what is explosion protection? So when there is a temperature and there is a fire, you get explosion. So you need not explain, just draw this picture. Just draw this picture, internal combustion, draw this rectangle. Here you write a cooling. Just write 1 point cooling here, but then you can write enclosure, just like that. Or you can write any 2 points. Draw picture, write 2 points for 2 marks. Then what are terminals for external connections? Okay, so you can draw any one of the 2 pictures, and but then you write at least 2 parts. Masalan, you can write screw, you can write pressure pad. Okay. Next, what is Zener blowing open circuit? So you can write, draw this circuit, okay, and say here we use 2 or more Zener diodes. Khalas. These are the 2 points. Draw the picture and write 1 point saying you use Zener diode here. Then next question, what is multi-channel barrier circuit? So you can draw this picture and you can write hazard here, okay. Then you can write something like a return, or you can write positive. So draw picture, write 2 points for 2 marks. But then we go for next question, what is electronic limiting? Okay, so electronic limiting, this is the picture for that. You can write load here, you can draw supply, 2 points and picture. Then we have this, what is oil immersion protection? So oil immersion protection, you can draw this picture, but then you can write equipment, and then you can write oil. So 2 points and picture. Then draw human electric circuit. Okay, human electric circuit, this is human electric circuit. You can just draw the picture and write masalan here skin has takriban 5 to 10 volts voltage, it can bear it, and you have 500 ohms. You can draw this picture. Okay, you draw his heart, human circuit, and this is like resistors. Our body is just like that. You can just draw that. So at least 2 names and the picture. You need not draw the head, just draw this. And a hand you can draw, you need not even draw this block. You can just draw line here, and resistors here, and heart here. Khalas. Okay. So this is related to slide 2, review 2. If you have any question here, you can ask, or else I go for review 3. Hello, are you understanding? Hello, hello. Are you understanding?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then I go for the next review 3. So I think you all have your all reviews. Lazim, check your WhatsApp. You have all reviews. Okay. So if you don't have, just check with your friends. Everything I have put it in WhatsApp. So now in review 3, you have all these questions. So what is the prime mover? Okay, prime mover, basically you can write first point, it is a device, electrical device. Okay, and second point you can write it is used, I mean by thermal power. Yani you can say it uses thermal power. Okay, so these are the 2 points. Then second question, what are motors? Okay, so you can write first point, motor converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. And second point you can write, you have DC and AC motor. Khalas, 2 points. Then draw the classification of motors. Okay, classification of motors. This is a complete picture, but you can write just 2 points. Maslan, you can say electric motors divided into 2: DC motor, AC motor. Here you can just give an example. Okay, you can give an example. Maslan, you can write permanent magnet motor or compound motor, and here you can give an example. Example: squirrel cage rotor or wound rotor motor. So this is the just classification. You need not write complete this. Just write, draw this motors, then divide it into DC, AC, and misal for DC motors, maslan, any misal, and AC, any misal. So this is it. Then question number 4, draw configuration of motor. Configuration यानी motor parts. So any among the 3 pictures, any picture you can draw. Masalan, you draw this picture, write stator, then write rotor. Khalas, 2 marks. Then what are the main parts of motor? So you can just draw masalan this picture and write here stator and write slot. Khalas. Then how does motor rotate? Okay, so motor rotate because of this mechanism. So only one picture you draw, but then you write masalan north, south, and then you write rotor. That's it. Then draw DC motor parts. So you can draw any one picture, but then you can write armature here, and then masalan you can write brush. This picture, one picture sufficient with 2 names. Okay. Then how is torque produced? So you can write 2 points. Torque is force. Second, produced by energy conversion. 2 points, khalas. Or you can write maslan picture and then write 2 names. Next, how is inductance and current related? So you can just draw this graph, Rasambayani, where you are taking inductance, yani L on y-axis and current on x-axis, and just draw the picture, khalas. So this is end of this review. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or else I go for review 4. Do you have any questions? Okay. Next, I go for review 4. So this is review 4. See the questions what we have here. First question: how is mechanical force produced on current carrying wire? So same questions I will be asking, inshallah. So read and check and practice. Okay, don't copy, don't bring in mobile, or else it will be a problem for you, for me. Try to do in a halal way. Okay, so how is mechanical force produced? So you can draw this picture, but then draw this arrow force and then draw current. Halas, 2 marks question. How is magnetic flux produced? You can maghnatis, north south, and then magnetic lines and because of these lines together, this total force is called magnetic flux. Khalas, yani just draw this picture and write north south. That's it. Then what is Fleming's rule? You can draw this hand or just draw maslan, a line like this, like you have x, y, and z axis, like 3D figure. This y axis will indicate motion, x axis current, and this z axis, as you do in 3D, field. Okay, so maybe magnetic field or electric field. So this is called Fleming's rule. So just draw this picture and write names, two names like that. Then what is speed control? So speed control, this is picture for that. You can just draw this block and then write speed reference, but then you can draw motor. So two names you can draw after the picture. Then here you have problem. So current is asking you how much 5 amperes, and time is 2 minutes. So he is asking what is the quantity of electricity. So quantity of electricity, Khanun is Q is equal to IT. In exam you get Khanun, Q is equal to IT. So put values 5, and this T is how much? 2 minutes. 2 minutes and lazim you have to tahweel to seconds. So 2 minutes yani you convert that. So 5 amperes current and time is 2 minutes. So actually it is 120 minutes. Okay, so this is 120 minutes. So this is galat. Okay, yani 2 minutes. Yeah, 1 minute is how much? 60 seconds. So 2 minutes is 2 into 60 and 120 seconds. So 5 into 120, this is 600 coulombs. So this is the tartib you have to do in your exam. Next, problem 2. A mass of, this is all 2 marks question, where 5 marks question I will tell. A mass of 5000 grams is accelerated by 2 meters per second square by force. Determine force. Okay, force, you know, it is m into a, mass into acceleration. Force is 5000 and kgs. Lazim tahweel gram to kilo. So 5000 will become 5 kilo. Zarab 2 millisecond, yani 2 meters per second square acceleration. So if you multiply, you get 10. So answer is newtons. Lazim writing Newton zaruri. Okay. So answer is 10. You get 1 mark. Newton you get 1 mark. So lazim this two you have to write, or else you lose mark. But then you don't think why I got less mark. So if you don't write units, there are 2 units here, kg meter per second square or Newton. So better write Newton. Okay, and a kg meter per second square is called Newton. So better write Newton. So multiply this 2 and a 5 kg into 2 and write your answer in newtons. This is 2 mark question. Then similarly, he is asking find the force acting vertically downwards on a mass of 200 grams attached to a wire. So here you have 2 steps. First, tahweel grams to kg. So 200 taqseem alf, you get 0.2 kgs. So 0.2 zarab, acceleration basically is 9.81. See in the question it is not given. So lazim remember. In exam you will not get this. G is equal to 9 point. You have to remember. So mass when you multiply with 9.81, then you get in Newton. So this is the answer. So answer is 1.9, and then lazim write Newton for 2 marks. So this is tahweel. Tahweel you get for 1 mark, and answer you get 1 mark. And a 1 mark and a half mark for the answer. Newton half mark. So this is the tartib of getting full marks. Then next, problem number 4. A portable machine requires a force of 200 newtons to move it. How much work is done if the machine is moved to 20 meters, and what average power is utilized if the movement takes 25 seconds? So Khanun is work is equal to force into distance. Force he has given 200 and distance 20 meters. So if you multiply, you get 4000. Either you can write Newton meter, or you can write this 4000 taqseem alf, you get 4 kilo, and Newton meter is also called joules. Okay, so better to convert tahweel in kilojoules or at least joules. And you can also write 4000 joules or 4 kilojoules. He is asking also average power. So power is work by time. So Khanun will be given, one Khanun will be given. From one Khanun you should be able to do the other. So power is work by time. Okay. So work by time, work you have already got 4000 and the time he has given 25 seconds. So you get 160 watts. So power lazim in watts. So this is 1 mark, half mark for answer and half mark for unit. Here also half mark for answer, half mark for unit. So try to understand this tartib. Then this is a 5 marks question. See, when you have more number of steps, this is 5 marks question. So what is asking? Mass of 1000 kg is raised through a height of 10 meters in 20 seconds. What is the work done and power developed? So work done is force into distance, or force is equal to mass into acceleration. So you multiply completely. So what we have, 1000 zarab 9.81. I have already told you, you have to multiply this when you want to convert into joules. Into, and what is that? He said height. So multiply with height 10 meters. So totally you get 98.1 kilo. Okay, this is already in kilo. So answer also in kilo joules. So this is completely 3 marks for this complete, because you have 2 steps in that. And then you have power. This power calculations Qanun is this one will be given. Then substitute this value. See here, you got already 98.1 kilo, but when you do your calculation, lazim tahweel to joules. Kilo, when you convert zarab alf, you get in joules. So you get 98,100 taqseem. He has already said 20 second. Okay, so you get 4905 joules per second. So again, tahweel back to kilo. So if you taqseem by alf, you get 4.9 kilowatts. So this is 3 marks for these steps. Okay, writing this 1 mark, and then you have 1 mark for this answer. Kilojoules 1 mark. Okay, so 3 marks here, and then 1 mark for this answer, and then 1 mark for this. So total 5 marks question. Okay. Then similarly, find the conductance if resistance is 10 ohms, 5 kilo ohms, 100. So you have 3 problems in this. So conductance is 1 by R Qanun. Okay, so here he has given 10, so 1 by 10 you get 0.1 Siemens. This is the unit. Okay, but then you have second point. Similarly, this kilo, so lazim tahweel. So this is 2 marks question. This is 2 marks question. This is 1 mark question. 5 marks, because here tahweel zaruri. Kilo you have to convert. Okay, so what is that? You have to convert kilo yane zarab alf. So you get 0.2 milli Siemens. And here also, when you multiply this, you get 10 Siemens. Okay, so remember this tartib to get full marks. But then you have problem number 7. He's asking you source is 5 volts, current is 3 amperes, how much energy? So energy Qanun is given here. So here just multiply 5 zarab 3, okay, and you have 10 minutes. So tahweel to seconds. So lazim multiply with 60. Okay, so you get 9,000. So that is 9 kilojoules. This is 2 marks question. Okay, then you have problem 8. Electrical heater consumes 1.8 megajoules when connected to 250 volts supply for 30 minutes. So find the power rating. So power rating is given by energy by time. So you have energy given by 1.8 mega. See here, mega yane 10 to the power of 6. Okay, taqseem time he has given 30. Lazim tahweel to seconds. Yani 30 multiplied by 60. So you get 1000 watts. Yani the heater rate is 1 kilowatt. Okay, this is completely 5 mark question. Okay, so here you have complete tahweel. So this is 3 marks, but then you have 2 marks. This one, power is equal to voltage into current, or current is equal to power by voltage. So power you have already got kilo tahwil to again watts. So 1000 zarab taqsim 250 is here. So you get 4 amperes. So this is 5 marks question, problem number 8. So that's the end of review 4. If you have any questions, you can ask, or else I go for review 5. So in review 5, you have questions. What is electrical surge? Okay, surge यानी sudden strong rise in voltage. This is the first point. Okay, and next point you can write it. It appears in communication lines. Communication यानी telephone lines. Next, what is surge protection? Or draw the picture of surge protection. You will be asked like that. So you can draw electric pole, but then transformer, and then house, and then you can just draw meter. Okay, so meter, transformer, 2 points you can write. Khalas. So one is pole, but then wires, then transformer, write transformer, put a line here, put meter, and then just draw the house. That's a 2 marks question. Then surge protection devices. You can be asked in exam what are SPD. So you can write first point, it is a device, electrical device. Surge protection device is an electrical device. So why we use for protecting from power surge. Okay, so you can write it is protection from power surge. That's it, 2 points. Then next question, what is surge cube protector? You can write just 2 points. It is used for power protection for laptop. Okay, then you can write next point, it is portable. Portable yani you can just put it in your pocket. Okay, this picture is not for drawing, just for understanding. Then next point, next question, what is surge protector, or give example of surge protector? So you can write surge protector basically protects from power surges. See, the same question is asked many times. So it protects from power surge. Second point you can write, it is used for television, stereo system. Misal you can give. Next, what draw the surge protection system? So surge protection system, like these are takriban same questions. Any one question will be asked in exam. So surge protection system, you can draw this picture and then draw surge like this, and then you can write surge protection device, okay, for this triangle, okay, and then you can just draw maslan this rectangle and interconnect. Khalas. If you can draw complete picture, that's well and good. At least draw the rectangle, draw surge, draw 2 lines, and you can draw 2 rectangles and connect it. Khalas. Then what are safety observation? Yani how you can have safety in your electrical department or electrical workshop. So always you have to adjust the equipment only by authorization. And if you are authorized, only you touch. This is the first point. Okay. And then second point, do not work on energize. Then power off lazim. Before you work, switch power off. So these 2 points you can write for this 2 marks question. Then what are signs of alert? Yani you have to be careful for these things. This is called sign of alert. You can write first point fire, second smoke. So these are the 2 points you can write. So this is the end of review 5. If you have any questions, you can ask, or else I go for review 6. Any questions? Then I go for review 6. So in this review 6, question number 1, what is explosion? Okay, so first point you can write, it is a chemical reaction. Okay, so second point you can write, it is because of flammable materials. It is caused because of flammable material. So these are the 2 points you can write. Then what is the cycle of explosion? Cycle of explosion, you can draw this picture. Flammable material connect to oxygen, connected to ignition. Okay, ignition source, and a point where you switch on, and this will be giving explosion. If there is any problem in between, explosion. So this picture you have to write. Next, what are explosion protection or protective system? So here you can write, okay, they limit effective range of explosion. Yani, the distance, whatever is there, it tries to make it more. This is called limit. Okay, and you can write it halts the explosion. 2 points you can write. It halts the explosion. Then what is intrinsically safe electrical circuit? Here you can write basically electrical circuit, yani it is electrical circuit. Okay, and you can write it'll give no spark. And a circuit which does not spark, yani sharara. When a circuit does not give a sharara, this is called intrinsically safe electric circuit. So you can write this too, or you can write a circuit which does not give spark nor gives any heat. 2 points. Then what is minimum ignition energy? Okay, so minimum ignition energy you can write at atmospheric pressure, and second point you can write at 20 degrees centigrade. These are the 2 points which will create ignition. Okay, so this is related to review 6. If you have any questions you can ask, or I go for 7. So in this review 7 you have what is circuit breaker. Okay, circuit breaker, first point you can write it make or break circuit, yani switch on or switch off circuit. Second point, it can do automatically. So these are the 2 points you can write. Next, what is arc extinction? Okay, you can write simply first point arc yani spark, extinction yani stopping. Okay, or you can write this by lengthening the arc. Lengthening the arc yani removing the what do you call yani the things that make spark. Second point, by cooling the arc. So anyway, write any 2 points. Halas. Then what is restriking voltage? You have to draw this picture. First draw this picture and then draw another picture like this. So this points where fluctuation of voltage occurs, this is called restriking voltage. Lazim you write this point, restriking voltage, and then system voltage. 2 points zaruri for 2 marks. Then what are different type of circuit breakers? You can write 2 points. Oil, number 2, air. 2 types. Next, draw oil circuit breaker. So you can draw this picture. Okay, you need not draw these dots, just draw this circle and then 2 bars here, and this is called contact and this is called arc. Okay, khalas, 2 points. Then draw plane brake circuit breaker. You can draw this picture, complete picture, and you can write 2 points. Maslan, you can write oil, you can write air. Khalas. Draw cross jet explosion pots. So you can draw this picture, you can just write arc, okay, and you can write oil. Halas, 2 points. Draw air blast circuit breaker. You can draw just this picture and write Aslan, this fixed contact, moving contact, and here blast. That's it. Then draw vacuum circuit breaker. So vacuum circuit breaker, just draw this box and then you draw this 2 boxes, and here draw this contacts, write contacts here, and then here you get arc. You can write this is arc. Okay, so this picture, complete picture is not needed, just takriban from here to here, this box zaruri, and then you can just draw initial part of it. Okay, if you are feeling complicated, at least draw this. This part is very, very important, an arcing range part. So here you write contact and you can write arcing range. Halas, this much you can draw. So that will be easy. Okay, so that's the end of review 7. If you have any questions, please ask, or else I go for review 8. So in review 8, first question, how do you troubleshoot capacitor? Yani, how the capacitor is problem, how you know? First point you can write, you have leakage. First point, there is leakage. Okay, and second point, chemical residue. Chemical residue. So some English you have to practice. Residue, what is left out. Sometimes when damage is there, some chemical will come out. This is called residue. Here this is nice capacitor. This is problematic capacitor. So this is called residue. Something leaking out. Okay, so 2 points you can write here. Then here there is a problem 2 marks question. Battery capacity for for a cell is 2000 milliamperes milliampere per Henry, and current is 200 milliampere. Find life. So life यानी time. Time is
دكتور
yeah.
دكتور علي محمد
Yeah, tell me.
وبعد
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Okay, let me complete this all. So here battery capacity is given, and he's asking, and current is given. He's asking life. Life यानी you just multiply this. So 2000 divide the taqsim 2000 divided by this current 200. So you get 10. So this is the life. Life always in hours. So for battery, life is hours. So you write 10 hours. So this is 2 marks question. So answer 10, 1 mark, and hours unit is zaruri, 1 mark, 2 marks question. Then what is DVM? You can just write 2 points. First, DVM यानी digital voltmeter, and second point you can write it measures voltage. Okay, of course it measures many things. You can write at least DC measures voltage. Then next you have question, convert uh, this all what you call as values to microfarads. Okay, so this is 5 marks question. Okay, so in 5 marks lazim more number of steps. So here first this is all completely in picofarads. So pico yana, what you have to do, this you multiply with 10 to the power of minus 12. Pico yana 10 to the power of minus 12. Once you get that answer, this is the first step. But then second step, you have to taqseem by 10 to the power of minus 6. Because micro yana, this micro yana 10 to the power of minus 6. So he is asking you to tahweel to microfarads. So avalan you have to convert this to 10 to the power of minus 12, yani picofarads tahweel to khalis farads. And you set in step 2 tahweel to microfarads. So yani for converting to microfarads lazim taqseem by 10 to the power of minus 6. So this is the tartib of doing that. So whatever answer you get, your answer will be in microfarads. Okay. Then we go for fifth question. Find the value of capacitor. So you will be given a picture like this and asked to find what is the value of the capacitor. So here only 10 is written, but lazim the answer is in picofarads. So this is 10 picofarads. But then you have this here you see 101. Okay, 101 yani 10 multiplied by 10 to the power of 1. That's why it becomes 100 picofarads. See this. You should not write this is 101 picofarads. You should write this is 10 zarab 10 to the power of 1. When you have 3 digits, it means this first 2 digits zarab 10 to the power of this number, and a 10 zarab 10 to the power of 1, so it will become how much? 100 picofarads. But then here you see this is 10 zarab 10 to the power of 2 picofarads. Okay, here what? 10 into 10 to the power of 4 picofarads. Here 10 into 10 to the power of 5 picofarads, and here 10 into 10 to the power of 6 picofarads. Okay, so this is tertib. So this is 5 marks question. You have to do it and calculate it and then put the values. Okay, then how do you measure capacitance? Okay, yani how do you measure capacitance with this device? It means to say that. So what you have to write, you have to connect this device plus and minus to the capacitor plus minus. Okay, but then use the knob. Second point, use this knob. This is called knob. Okay, and put it in capacitor position. Okay, and then you get reading. So this is the measuring capacitance. So 2 points, connect the LEDs. This is called LEDs to the capacitor. And second point, switch the knob, KNOB knob, to capacitor. Okay, and on the device, then you get reading on the screen. So this is how you measure capacitance. Next, what is the value of capacitance? You are given picture and asked you what is the value of capacitance. So here in this first picture it is 470 microfarads. Okay, 470 microfarads, and voltage how much for this capacitor? 35 volts. So this capacitor used for 35 volts. So 35 volts and value is 470 micro. Alatur value is written. So direct you can write the answer directly. Here you see this is how much? 4700. But here what? Mu. I hope you are able to see that. This is a mu. Mu yani micro. Okay. So 4700 microfarad value used for 35 volts. Okay. So this is how you find value of capacitance, by seeing it. So when picture is given, lazim you have to write that value. Then how is capacitance measured? Here he is giving this device. Using the device, how you measure capacitance? That's the meaning of it. Okay. So first point, put the capacitor in a slot like this. Put the capacitor in the slot, F slot you can say. Okay, in the F slot. And then second, see the reading. Halas, 2 points. Then next question is, what is LED? Okay, so you can draw this picture and write, this leg is small and it is called cathode. This leg is big, this is called anode. So 2 names with a picture, that's sufficient. Then find the current in the circuit. Okay, this picture will be given and asked find current. So what you have to do, first you have 9 here, this 9 minus 1.76, okay, divided by R1. R1 yani voltage 8061. Okay, so if you do that, what will happen? You will get direct current. So how do you get this? Current is voltage by resistance. Voltage is what? Yani first voltage minus second voltage for this circuit divided by the resistance. So you get this 8060 ohms. Okay. So this is the way how you can to find out. So this question seems to be a big one, but this is only 2 marks because picture will be given. Just pick up this 9 minus 1.7 taqseem the value of this resistance 80, because he's asking find the current in the circuit. So this will be the current. So the same current will flow in all this whole circuit. That's why if you find from the first block itself, you get current. This is only 2 marks question. So if you have any questions, you can ask, or else I go for review 9. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'll just complete it soon. So this is review 9, and in this review you have questions. What is left hand rule? So left hand rule yani keep your left hand to the magnet. Okay, and here we have north pole. You just draw the picture and just to indicate left hand, you put it here. You just put a arrow and say left hand. So this is called thumb. So thumb indicates north and remaining 4 fingers indicate current. This is called left hand. Yani you can just draw the picture and write north and just indicate. You can just draw a line and say left hand. Put left hand here. So you can say thumb indicates north. At least 1 point you can write. This is 2 marks question. What is the watt? So tarif of watt. So watt you can write first point. Watt is unit for power. And second point you can write volt into amperes is equal to watt. So these 2 points. The next question, what is electromagnet? So you can draw this picture and you can write 1 point. Electromagnet is an artificial magnet. Artificial man-made, because this is not natural. And if you pass current, magnetism is there. If you don't pass current, no magnet. So 2 points. First draw the picture, and you can you can also write names. This is what iron part, and this is called coil. Okay, so 2 names you can write and picture. What is how is magnetic flux created? So you draw the picture and then you draw coil here, this coil, and here it is DC current. So when DC current, what will happen? Magnetism is developed. So you can write magnetism is developed. Plus, draw the picture, write DC, magnetism is developed, which is called flux. You can write 2 points. Next, draw DC welder generator. So this is the circuit. First draw the circuit, but then you can write 2 names like reactor and then generator. So 2 names. Then what is ground to frame symptoms? So you can write first point, touching gives shock. Okay. Second point, you can give high amperes in armature. So these are the 2 points. So this is the end of review 9. If you have any questions on that, you can ask, or else I'll go for the last review, review 10. So in this, he's asking what is electrical braking. You can say we use braking torque. First point. Second, we use mechanical brakes. Second point, second question, what are the benefits of electrical braking? First point, little maintenance. Second point, no dirt. Dirt is the sand particles which come because of wind. Then next, how many types of braking? K-I-N-G, that is how many types of braking? First, regenerative braking. Second, rheostatic braking. 2 points. Then what is regenerative braking? You can write adjustable speed. Second, motor operates at some conditions. So 2 points. Then last question. So this is 5 marks question. Is asking you 220 volts DC shunt motor, armature resistance, and EMF and torque is given, and he's asking you find the speed. Avalan, you find armature current by this Qanun. Qanun will be given in exam. So just substitute the value T and 172, omega n 2 pi, multiply 2 pi, okay, with a speed 960, okay. E n because you have frequency, multiply this frequency with 60 lazim, okay, though it is not there. And here we get because of AC. In AC we have frequency, EMF will have frequency. That's why multiply 60 with the voltage 215. So you get armature current. But then you have another Qanun, Eg is equal to V plus. This is 5 marks question, remember that. V is how much? 220 volts plus IA, how much you have got? 80.42. Zarab RA, armature resistance, how much is it? Is 0.062. He has given that 0.062. Multiply that, you get generator EMF, regenerative EMF 225 volts. But then he's asking you speed. So speed, how do you get? RPM, Taqsim, and you have the EMF voltage 215 Zarab, and you have this whatever EG, regenerative braking voltage. If you multiply that, you get the speed. So this is 5 marks question. You have the Qanun, just substitute from the question all the values. So this is how you have to do these reviews. So this is the last of the revision. Inshallah, next tomorrow I will do the review of review, the important questions that you get in the exam. maybe up to 20 marks you will be getting. So please attend tomorrow's class. That will be helpful for you for your final exam. So that's the end of the class. I'll just put your attendance, just check the attendance, and then you can go. So just check the attendance. So total 5 students are there. Those who are having problem, internet problem, I will give attendance, no problem. So that's it. Halas, you can go now. Don't forget to attend tomorrow's class.
Doctor, class is internet is not good.
Okay, no problem. You just check the video. Go to Blackboard and check the video, okay?